Last year in 2023, I was working non-stop on my goals and I sacrificed pretty much every single weekend to work on my passion projects. Yeah, no regrets. But when all of that stopped, I realized now I have a huge missing piece in my life where there once was a healthier social life. I'm deciding to not sit on my ass at home anymore. I gotta be getting out and just get the ball rolling with my social life again with no expectations and just see what happens. I'm about to get ready for a Welcome to 2024 party with my management and all of their clients, including me, which is very exciting. It's a virtual party. But afterwards, I'm meeting up with a friend, my best friend actually, Julie. You know her. So lots of social plans today. I'm a little bit nervous. It's not even about networking to me right now, I guess. It's just making friends who know what you're going through, putting yourself out there online. I don't know what it is. Whenever I wear glasses, I naturally feel more articulate and intelligent. I don't know why. And cute, to be honest. Glasses are in. Glasses are cute. I need to fix my hair. It's 5:30. Let's go.
Oh, everyone's joining now. Hi, everyone.
Hi. I was so nervous. I didn't even touch my tea. It's been steeping for 45 minutes. It was so lovely. My managers are great. Everyone on the call was great. Sometimes I feel like I'm in this alone, and I like legitimately am, but not really, because with interactions like this, I feel like I don't have to carry the weight of all these like big life decisions all on my own. I'm going to leave the apartment tonight. Julie just texted me. She's not gonna come here. I'm going to go to Greenpoint, which means you're coming too. To be honest, I'm really surprised that my friends still remember I exist after last year. Like, there's some of them I didn't even see the entire year because I was so busy. I feel lucky though that the friends I have now, I'll just give Juliana as an example, where sometimes we don't see each other for months, sometimes we don't talk for weeks, but when we get together, it's like no time has ever passed. And it's nothing personal that we didn't talk, we were just busy. So then we just catch up over voice notes or FaceTime or in-person drinks. Oh my God. Wait, okay, question about, wait, what? I appreciate friendships like that are out of the pressure cooker, you know? Friendships that still exist even when you're apart. But she has her own life, you know? I have my own, kind of. That's what I'm working on. But she's a part of that, which is why, you know, I want to invest more in hanging out with my friends. Her apartment is goals. Julie's the one that has helped me decorate my apartment, and you can see why. Like, it's insane. My comfort level challenging myself to create my own life outside of work has been directly linked to how confident I'm feeling. If I feel cute, I naturally exude more confidence. And maybe you've noticed, or maybe you haven't, but there has been something different about me recently. I got new glasses frames that have boosted my confidence when I wear them. So I basically don't take them off now. I got these online from glassesusa.com, who is the amazing sponsor of today's video. If you didn't already know, glassesusa.com is one of the biggest eyewear retailers in the US, offering thousands of quality eyeglasses and sunglasses such as Ray-Ban, Gucci, Oakley, all at a very affordable price. Glasses start at only $39, which are up to 70% off of retail prices. And there's so much more I love about them too, so make sure to stick around to find out. But I'm just giving you a hint that glassesusa.com is offering an exclusive offer just for you by clicking that link in my description box below. Personally, I can get super overwhelmed when it comes to getting new frames, so I find it incredibly helpful. They have a quiz you can take from your phone. It only takes about a minute, and it suggests the right pair of glasses for you based on your face shape, your needs, and your aesthetic preferences. I love that they have an AR virtual try-on feature as well, so that way you can be confident in your choices before buying at your own convenience. I also might have had a little too much fun trying on frames that I wouldn't normally try on if I was at a traditional eye shop, so that was fun. Shopping online at glassesusa.com is a risk-free experience with free shipping and returns and 100% money-back guarantee within 14 days. So what do you think? Do you like my choices? I think these ones are my favorite. This is the Bolson Brown pair. I like that the frames match the color of my hair almost exactly, so I think that's really flattering on me. These frames happen to be from the Save the Tortoise collection on theglassesusa.com, inspired by beloved endangered tortoise species and their commitment to preserve them. Together with the American Tortoise Rescue Foundation, they created a unique eyewear collection, sunglasses, eyeglasses, that takes inspiration from endangered tortoises, and up to 10% of the proceeds are donated to the foundation. So glassesusa.com is offering a generous exclusive discount on top of any coupon code they currently have on their website. It's only available for 24 hours, so make sure to click the link on the top of my description box below to get all the details before the time runs out. Just putting it out there that Julie also looks phenomenal in these frames too.
I'm a lawyer. Do you like it like this? Or do you like it like this?
A big thank you to glassesusa.com for sponsoring my video today. I've noticed that making friends and keeping friends in your 30s is so much different from how it used to be in my 20s, especially when I first moved to New York when I was 25. I'll get into more of that later, but it just felt more effortless and easier to connect with people when I was younger. And now that we're older, like, circumstances change, life happens, the people that you are close friends with become close with somebody else and you grow apart. Big life events happen that inevitably put you on different paths, or like a whole pandemic can happen too, apparently, that changes the way that human beings connect. Good morning. I got my snacks, my breakfast, and I'm in the Upper East Side, so guess what I'm doing? I'm volunteering this morning. Yeah, today I'm delivering meals to senior folks and giving them a little bit of a social interaction, but I think it's just as beneficial to me. We're all living in isolation, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be outside most of the time, so I got 2 pairs of pants on, Under Armour, big ass sweatshirt, and a hat and a coat, so I think I'll be okay. So for the New York City transplants like me, who are a little bit more on the introverted side, it can be challenging to find where we belong in a community. It can be challenging to find a friend group when it feels like everybody already has that established and they've had it established for years. Like, how do we even find our way in? This is where the mind plays tricks and it tries to talk you out of even trying, because it's simply not true. Living in New York, there's 8 million people here in a super close proximity. Our people are here, we just have to find them. But this is wild to me too, because despite having there be so many people, the culture in the US is really so individualistic, and you feel like it's every man for themselves. You're the only one who has your own back, and I get it. Like, there's a level of self-protection you have to have, especially if you've been burned in the past. I know that's been my experience too. But then, I don't know, somewhere along the line for me, it became an excuse to not connect with other people because I was afraid of getting hurt. And I preach about power and vulnerability all the time, but how much am I actually open to meeting new people, you know? It's me and this girl, Athena. We're walking around Upper East Side with this cart. Paper that we were using to keep track of addresses and stuff flew out of our cart, and I ran back to the last location. I found it on the sidewalk. What are the odds that I actually found it? I'm so tired. That was so much walking. Well, I guess not that much. It was 8,300 steps. But I met so many old people. And the last one was so cute. He saw my nails and he was like, "Let me see your nails. They're so cute." I love him. He hyped me up. The girl I was paired up with, she is from Oregon. She knows my hometown. And I know her hometown. What are the odds? 2 Oregonians. She's like, you seem too nice. She's like, "I knew you were Oregonian. I'll take it." From my experience, I found that the best friendships I've made in New York happened very naturally and very gradually through working these random jobs over the years. And then when I've left whatever job, we just decided to keep in touch because we genuinely enjoy being around each other. I feel like a socialite. I think every day these last 4 days maybe, I've had social plans. It's been really good for me. It's been really good for me. Yesterday's volunteering was very fun. Although I do get nervous. I think the one I did yesterday was a bit more anxiety than I was hoping for, but I know it made an impact. When I was talking about the older guy like complimenting my nails, he was also like, because this is a lot of their social interaction, as I was saying yesterday. And I was like, "It's a beautiful day outside." And he's like, "Is it as beautiful as you?" Okay, Mr. Casanova. But yeah, I really enjoyed yesterday's experience experience. I just really lucked out and had a great partner. She asked me how old I was, and I was like 32. And she was shocked, and I was like, I'm so honored that you're shocked that I'm 32. Thank you. And she was 22, but we still had so much to talk about, like favorite bars and clubs in the Lower East Side, and running, and like volunteering, and how we came to New York. That's always something you can talk about with someone you just met in New York, is what is your story? How did you end up here? I mean, small talk causes me anxiety, but I always feel really proud of myself after the fact. And that's what this whole video is about, is just putting myself out there and getting better at it. Well, well, long story short, my friend's here from work, so we're gonna hang out. The no pressure aspect was key, because when I say these friendships were formed like naturally and gradually, I had a lot of hospitality jobs where a lot of us on the shift would go out as a group after the shift just to hang out and like unwind. Like there was no pressure at all. We were just simply existing together for a couple hours, and then we would go our separate ways and like live our separate lives. The goal really wasn't ever to make any friends. It was to make enough money to survive in New York, pretty much, and then just to have fun wherever I could find it. Being an introvert actually helped me not force any friendships back in those days, because I just like to spend most of my extra free time alone at home. So being comfortable in my own solitude, arguably too comfortable, it helped me to not force friendships at all, because I was like, well, at least I get to hang out with myself. It sounds so sad, but really it's quite nice, because you don't put your happiness on other people. I'm reminded that I have friends. Just because I don't talk to them every day doesn't mean that they're not still my friend. It doesn't mean that we didn't have a good relationship. This person I just met for my last job, just for a cute little lunch, it was just so great to catch up. I didn't want to film her because I didn't want to make her uncomfortable, but like we went and got some burgers, and I don't know, it just, like I think I can do better on my part to check in with people that I have relationships with and keep that fire going. I think right now we're planting seeds for a future that is a little less lonely. And you know, I'm just trying to go into this with the intention just to make a connection, just to have an interaction, no matter how long it is. And I think this mindset is helping me detach from any outcome and just to enjoy the moment that I'm in. But I think if the intention is just to connect and not to make a best friend right then and there, I'm gonna get so much more out of it. What could you do to make someone's life better in just 30 seconds? What would you say? How would you interact? Like there's just so much beauty in that. And just like accepting that sometimes that's all a connection is. Sometimes you just talk, and then you go your separate ways and you never see each other again. It's so beautiful, because when we act without expectations and just to make someone's day a little bit better, we have no idea what the ripple effect for that is. We have no idea if people really needed that day. In that frame of mind, community I think is a lot easier to find than I would think. Okay, it's a few days later, and to my surprise, I woke up and it is snowing. It had snowed in New York, and I'm about to go down to Soho to meet a friend for tea. I am very stoked about it because I met this friend online and we've been talking for a long time. And you know, she's in New York, so I'm like, this is a great opportunity to meet. I always get nervous when I meet people for the first time in person. Things always flow so well. And you know when you have a good feeling about somebody before you meet them? That's how I feel. So I think today's just gonna be very lovely. It's so ugly. It's just raining now. This tea shop is called Paquita. It looks very cozy inside. Can't wait to be inside. She was so nice. In that place, if you're in New York and you like tea, you have to try it. I mean, from all these experiences, I didn't come out of it with any new besties or anything, but like, look, I challenged myself to put myself out there. I had some really excellent conversations with people. I connected with people of all different age groups. You know, I just planted the seeds. Sometimes you just gotta plant the seeds and then let the universe or whatever you believe in go from there, take it from there. Yeah, there's not a point in this video where I'm like, wow, I now have a life again. It's a process we'll be continuing in my vlogs to come. So I'm excited to see what happens with that. So let me know in the comments, like, are you in a similar place in your life? How are you putting yourself out there? What has worked for you and what hasn't? It would be awesome if you're willing to share because you never know who it could help. So if you like this video for whatever reason, make sure to give it a thumbs up before you go. The engagement really helps YouTube recognize my channel and push these videos out to other awesome people like you so we can grow our online community. Also, make sure to leave a comment to say hi. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. This was fun. I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.